Paul. How's it going?
Going great.
Good to see
Excited to
you.
be. And you and I met at the Wednesday accountability a few weeks back, and you told us about this, and I was like, well, I'm going to tune in and see what's up. I didn't even know what the hot seat
Yes.
was, but I threw my name in
Awesome.
there just because.
Thanks, Paul. I love it. Welcome, welcome. So, my whole point is let's get back to recruiting. What you want to do, and I love that you had, your 9K issued in June. You already wrote 7,400 last week. You're heading into July with a lot of momentum. Doesn't sound like you're slowing down at all. That's great. Keep the pedal to the metal. Number one rule of momentum is when you got it, dig in, double down, right? Double down, right? Because you don't want to have to lose an ounce of that momentum and have to start over, creating that momentum again. So you're doing great. The idea is that one week of your lead spend should be 1 month of your recruiting budget. So if you're spending $1,000 a week on your leads, you want to spend $1,000 a month on your recruiting. Make sense?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, that's where you want to get. But I usually don't recommend that to people until they're issue paying 10,000 or more per month. Okay? Because when
Yep.
you're issue paying 10,000 or more per month and now you're up at the 95% contract level, that giving you a little bit more breathing room. Ideally, then once you're issue paying 10,000 a month, then the goal is let's issue pay 15,000 a month and really kick this machine into autopilot.
hmm
The cool thing is where you're at right now, you're doing so good. Like you got all these things in your head, but they're just about to start to really click for you. And then there's going to come a point where it's going to feel like you're just on autopilot with your production. You're just doing it every week, same thing every single week. We call it falling in love with the mundane,
hmm
you know?
hmm
Because I promise you, once you put that on autopilot, there's going to be something else exciting happening in your world. Usually it's from the team side of things. And you got to be the one to lead your team because whoever comes onto your team, Paul, is coming on there because they believe that you are the person that's going to help them get to where they want to go, right?
Totally.
So you keep doing what you're doing production wise. Start issue paying 10,000 or more per month. Take 1 week of lead budget and put it into your recruiting. I know the Marty and Hillary have got a great little recruiting platform you could probably plug into. You could put those dollars into Craigslist. You know what I mean? There's a few different avenues there's a lot you can do with $1,000 is what I'm saying.
Totally.
And you can get some people on your team. The other thing is, sounds to me like you went straight into the cold market. Have you worked your warm market?
To death.
Okay.
I like that's the like it's friends and
Oh, you
family.
came from,
hmm
I'm sorry, my friend.
I know. At least I learned some things while I was there, but I've seen the way that insurance doesn't work for agents.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right. What do we call it? Burning the fields?
hmm It
Yeah,
was awful. It was
yeah.
awful. Yeah.
You're
It
like
strained
scorched earth over
relationships.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all right. That's all right. Your friends and family need a little break from you, and they need to see you succeeding at this, right?
Yep. Yep.
So the important thing for you then, I don't know how you feel about it, but the important thing for you then is social media.
Yeah, I need to do more of that. I agree.
Posting your wins on social media. I'll be honest with you, I hate it. I hate it. But I do it because it's like a necessary evil these days. People are just gonna look. They're gonna look
hmm
and see what you've been doing. They're gonna look and see if they're brand new to you. I can't tell you how many of my clients have found me on Facebook and now watch me and comment and all, you know what I mean? They're my clients. I didn't Facebook request them, they requested me. So it's like, yeah, if you've got like a scorched earth warm market, you just need to start posting your excitement. You don't need to recruit online, but just say, "Hey, I'm so excited about Denver conference. I finally found the right fit. I'm finally helping clients. I helped a client today for, mortgage protection, and he got blah blah blah." I mean, start talking about your wins on social media because that's going to help sort of repair the warm market relationship, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
In
Um,
fact, I'll share with you how I found symmetry more specifically. So, who connected with me on LinkedIn, he had just sent me a message like, "Hey, I see you're into blah blah blah. Sounds pretty good to be into," or something very generic. But his description on his profile said, "If you're still selling life insurance to friends and family, you're doing it like it's 2005." And I was like, "What is this guy talking about? Because I want to hear about this because this is not working for me. What I'm doing right now."
that's funny. I love that. That was his post
That was his on his description. Like I was like, "Who is this guy?"
on LinkedIn it was?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool, man. Strong. Well, what does yours say?
Good question. I wordsmithed it and forgot about it, but I'm also in the process of trying to build an agency, so the wording is kind of along those lines, but it's not as one-liner as Jesse's for sure.
Yeah. Well, um, cool. I always say with like LinkedIn, like probably every 90 days put a little tweak to your profile and you know what I mean? Just
Hmm.
stay on top of that. So Steve's gonna change his LinkedIn right now. I love it. All right, I think we're good, Paul. Like you tell me, did you get a couple things that you're gonna take? Oh, that's all I asked for in the hot seat. If you get a couple little 2 millimeter nuggets that you're gonna take away and put into practice, these things don't have to be earth shattering, but some of those 2 millimeter adjustments can make the biggest difference.
No, absolutely. This has been useful, and I've noticed this business is a series of those little tweaks. Like
Yeah.
it's, and Stephanie, by the way, I don't know if you saw it in the chat, but I posted a video or a SoundCloud you absolutely have to listen to. So my running buddy months ago now, when we decided we were going to be officially running buddies, I told him about this appointment and I had recorded it and we got together and he said, "Well, how do you think it went?" I was like, "Well, I thought it went okay for, circumstances, blah, blah, blah." And he goes, "You need to work on your role and purpose."
Mm.
And he's like, "You need to go back and look at the symmetry script." He's like, "You need to go find that SoundCloud from the airs," and which I just posted there. And I listened to it and I listened to it again. I wrote it down. I
So
tweaked
good.
it. Like I've got it down now to when I was at Ignite earlier this year. I ran into
Cicely,
Roddy
Jessup,
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 the from the
yes.
Thirst. Yeah, I was like, "Hey, Roddy," because I had actually that prior week volunteered to do my role and purpose when they were talking about it, and everyone listened to me do it. I was like, "Hey, Roddy, we just talked about this recently. Can I do it in front of you now?" He was really nice. He's like, "Yeah, okay, sure." So like I've got it down now where I don't have to think about it, and it made such a difference in the business being able to tell, like you said, tell people this is what I'm about. We're going to talk about this. And then here's the thing, Stephanie, too, that you'll probably hear in that errors video that I put in there is you do a little bit of the takeaway where you go, and the purpose of all that is for me to help figure out if this sort of coverage even makes sense for your
Yeah.
situation. And then you say, okay, but if it does, you say, if it doesn't, I'll be the first to call that out. But if there is a need there, we're gonna narrow things down to a few program options, and then it'll be your job to pick out the one that's most comfortable for you, and it'll be my job to help you apply and try to get approved, et cetera, et cetera. You'll hear this all in the SoundCloud, but it made such a difference because I'm always setting that expectation up front with people.
Very good. You're gonna make a great agency owner, Paul Johnson. It's great to meet you. Y'all
Nice to meet you too.
put some love in the chat for